Hey guys!
Hey.
Welcome back! I'm Nikia.
I'm Brian.
And this is a Bray
in the Life.
So welcome back to our channel, guys. We are so happy to see you.
So a lot of you guys have been asking for a tour of our house.
Yes.
A lot of our rooms are not finished right now, but we do have one room to show you that is almost done.
Yes. And we are super excited. Our guest room has been super high on our priority list and it's just about done.
So
we're going to take you on a tour. But first, before we take you guys on this tour of this room that we love so much, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that button because we want you to join us for tons of great content about our girls, our triplets who are growing up, our family,
our travels.
Our travels that hopefully we'll be doing a lot more of soon. And then also our really cool projects that we're super excited about for our house. So we're definitely turning our new house into our home.
So first one up, our guest bedroom.
Guest bedroom makeover.
Nikia's going to show you around.
Yeah, some of the fun stuff that I got to do that Brian let me do.
And if you're interested in any of the things that Nikia chose to put in the bedroom, we're going to put some links in the description.
Yes, some great products, guys. None of this is sponsored, so you're getting all of the honest reviews.
All right.
All right.
You enjoy. Babies, y'all want to go check out the guest bedroom? Ooh.
You guys want to go see the new guest bedroom?
Ooh. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go see, guys. Let's go.
Ooh.
Is that cool?
What do you think? Huh, Bella?
Is it so pretty? Yeah.
Ooh.
They're like, you never let us in here.
Yeah, we don't let the girls in here very often. Not on purpose. Ooh, huh? Is it nice? You like it, Bella?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Pineapple. Pineapple. Apple. That's
Yeah,
right,
pineapple apple.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite highlights of this room. So much of the inspiration for this room is our family and friends who just make our lives work and who love our girls so much. And we just really enjoy having people come and stay with us, and we want them to feel like they're at home. So I was just super excited to finally get to do a gallery wall. And I wanted to do it with the people who have come and helped us with our girls, and we have some great photos that we just haven't had a chance to display. And so we really were excited about this. These are all of our closest friends who came with us on vacations or came with us in Savannah when the babies were little and, you know, spent time away from their families and work to come and help us. We love these memories and we just couldn't wait to display them in a very cool place. So this sign I actually got on sale at Burlington Co-Factory, and it was like, I don't know, like 15 bucks. I found, I was on the Instagrams, and you know they have the ads for everything on Instagram, and I got suckered into clicking on one for mixed tiles, which I've never tried before, but I was kind of interested in trying, and they had like the perfect size for this sign. These are cool because they're super light, and they just stick to the wall, so we didn't have to worry about a bunch of nails and all that kind of stuff. So that's cool. We still have a few people that we definitely want to highlight in this room, so we might go back and get some more. I like using the mixed tiles. It was actually a pretty cool project, pretty easy. So I love just kind of putting stuff together. This is a combination of old and new stuff. Like I said before, nothing that we ever buy is going to be super expensive. Almost everything in this room was on sale if it was new, and a lot of stuff we repurposed for this space. I love this shelf because it's got kind of a little rustic wood, you know, to it, but it also has more of like an industrial kind of the black support, which I really liked. In this room specifically, I wanted to do kind of a black, white, green with the brown accent, so it worked out perfectly. I got this shelf on sale 50% off at one of our local craft stores. All of these, like the little plants I got from our local like TJ Maxx, Ross, Burlington Coat Factory, Home Goods type places. This cute little clock I got at Target. This was my favorite find. This globe. I love globes. I love to travel. It was on sale at Burlington Coat Factory for like $3. So it was perfect. It was exactly what I needed to like fill this space in. So I'm very proud of my contributions to this room other than just the design side of things. I built this.
All by herself.
All by myself. Now granted, in building it, I just put the legs on it because it otherwise came put together, but I am proud of the fact that it's together. It hasn't tipped over, and it's functional. This was a super inexpensive find from Amazon Home. Love it. It's super functional. This was repurposed from the girls' room, if you guys remember the nursery tour from Savannah. This is an awesome candle. It smells delicious. It's from the Magnolia Home Collection at Target. I love it. It smells so good. And I love to burn candles in the house. I just like to make things smell very cozy and warm, and this one just totally fits the bill. This little tray I also found on sale for half off during a sale at our local craft store. And then these cute little kind of decorative elements we found on sale at the local craft store. I'm also really proud of this piece that I built as well. You guys know I don't build stuff, so I was feeling super inspired. This is another very inexpensive find off Amazon Home. I think we paid about $90 for this, and it's just kind of the perfect size for this space. We were gonna mount the TV, but everyone who stayed in this room has been like, oh, it's like the perfect height when you're laying in bed. It's very comfy, so we just kind of left it alone. We talk a lot about repurposing stuff. This was all repurposed from the girls' nursery. Since we're changing the theme of their nursery or their room, since they're getting a little bit older, since we moved into the new house and the space is different, we wanted to reuse as much stuff as possible. These canvases were on the walls. These actually were also on a different wall. And it just kind of worked out that they played off each other pretty well. So we just popped them in here. And then this ottoman was actually also in the girls' room. We love just kind of the colors of this ottoman, and it fit perfectly when we bought the headboard. It's nice because it's a place to sit. People can, when they come over, they can drop their bags on it, but it's also got storage in it. Anything else people may need when they come over, we can throw in this ottoman, which we love. So I never really like to match furniture. I'm not like super into matchy things where I can stand it. And I actually found this table, which looks like one of those, I think they're called monstera leaves. I'm probably saying that all wrong. But it's 2 tiers, it's gold, and super lightweight, and it was super inexpensive at the local Home Goods. So I grabbed that up while we were kind of thinking about the theme for this room because it seemed to just fit perfectly. And this was another super inexpensive find, like $15 from At Home, but it looks really great on the wall. Honestly, probably the most expensive part of this room was the bed. The mattress we already had, and we definitely knew that we were going to reuse that, but we needed a new box spring, so we had to buy a new box spring for the mattress. And then also this headboard I fell absolutely in love with. It was a perfect piece for like the island kind of vibe, beautiful colors, beautiful texture, and we knew that it was going to be kind of the centerpiece of the room. So we spent a little bit more on this, but this is also just from Amazon. Comes in a couple of different colors. Definitely, I think it was worth the investment, and it still wasn't that expensive. I think it ended up being around $300 for the headboard. And I always love to leave towels out for guests just to make it a little bit easier. When they get here, they don't have to worry about, foraging through closets or trying to figure out where all the linens and stuff are. Everything that they need is just here. So with the bed textiles, I just love to layer as much as possible. So we have this nice, fluffy, super soft kind of down alternative blanket. And then we also have our quilts. That's our kind of more Hawaiian traditional print. And then we also have this super cozy, soft blanket for someone who just needs a little extra something. Really, this is inspired by my dad because he came to visit once when it was cold outside and brought his own blanket because he told me mine were inadequate. So I wanted to make sure that he had something soft and cozy so he doesn't have to pack his own. So we had quite a few things that we were looking for when we decided to look for a new house when we moved here from Savannah. Obviously, the biggest thing was having a great space for the girls to play, for their room. It had to be big enough for 3 beds, and an office for Brian. That was pretty important too. But one of the highest things on our priority list, I think, was making sure we had a really great guest space. If you all have followed along with us, then you know that ever since the girls were born, we have been super lucky to have a ton of friends and family come stay with us and help us with the girls. And we always wanted to be able to offer them a nice, comfortable home away from home, and a place where they just feel really, super cozy and at home when they come to stay with us. So if you haven't already, you can watch our nursery tour from when we lived in Savannah, and you can see what used to be our old guest bedroom get transformed into the nursery. It was a great space. We love that space. But when we found out we were pregnant with the triplets, we had to turn it into our nursery because it was the biggest room, which meant that our office space, that was Brian's office, got turned into a guest bedroom and an office. And we had to really figure out how to maximize that space because Brian needed it. He works from home, but we also had a lot of people who were coming to help us. We wanted to do something a lot more comfortable and a little bit more home feely, with this new space. So we were super excited to be able to put something fun together here. So you guys know that I'm not a designer by trade. I'm an OBGYN and a mom of triplets, which to me just means that when we were designing our spaces in our house, we don't have any formal training or background or anything. We just do what we like and what we think fits kind of our vibe and our style, which I think evolves all the time. The biggest kind of inspiration for this room is just that kind of cozy home vibe. But if you guys have followed along with us at all, you know how much we love Hawaii, and we try to bring that sense of Hawaii home with us really every time we visit. We want a little piece of that here. So one of the biggest inspirations was the color of this room. I wanted to do something different in our guest bedroom. I feel like most of the guest bedrooms that I see when I was, kind of looking for inspiration were very farmhouse vibe, very, light, bright, airy, and it was starting to kind of look very similar, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. And it brought me really back to when we were in Hawaii this last time. We stayed at this great beach house. We have a tour of that too. You guys can check out that video. And we loved the master bedroom in that guest house. It had a tropical feel. It was very luxurious, but it was also very comfy and cozy. The color palette there was a little bit more kind of rusts and oranges, which is a little bit out of my comfort zone, and green is my favorite color. So I kind of wanted to do something similar, but with a color palette that I love. I've never done a dark paint color on a wall, and I was really worried that it was gonna make this room feel small, but I actually think it just makes it feel very cozy, and it gets a ton of light during the day, so it makes it feel a little bit brighter, especially with the white trim and the white ceiling and some of the white textiles. I think that definitely helps. One of the other things that I love about doing a green is that dark green is in so many different elements. So the paint colors, some of the artwork that's on the walls that you see, we have quite a few different plant options in the room. Secret here, if you see a plant in our house, it's not real because I can't keep them alive. Don't judge me, I don't have time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tour of our guest room, and hopefully you got a little bit of inspiration from it too.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed.
Have a good one. See you next time.